Good folks, your man Star Jones in the back. You know what I'm saying? I know I was going for a while as far as the chopping it up is concerned, but we had to let the month go by and watch the movies. This is very sad. You know, the month of July, I was very excited about a couple movies. And overall, the month of July was just very disappointing. Black Widow didn't really perform as well as I expected it to do. And you guys know how excited I was about that. Escape Room was also not very good. Snake Eyes was terrible. So it's August, and there's a lot more movies coming out. This is also going to be a very busy month, just like July was. So hopefully August can, I guess, save this summer. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be right back, and we're going to get into exactly what's going down in August and what you should look out for. First movie that we're going to talk about on Chopping It Up for the month of August is going to be The Suicide Squad. Not to be confused with the movie that came out back in 2016. But this 2021 version is somewhat of a reboot. The first film was directed by someone else that I can't recall the name of, but it starred Margot Robbie, Will Smith, Viola Davis, Jared Leto played the Joker. And a lot of fans didn't love the film, so they were kind of pushing for the film to have a sequel or some type of reboot, and this is what happened. They brought in director James Gunn. He was the person that brought us Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I personally didn't love those movies. I'm kind of indifferent about them, but, the people out there that really love them. So we're definitely going to get back some of the old cast members like Viola Davis. We're going to get back Margot Robbie playing Harley Quinn, who she knocks that out the park. If you didn't like anything else about the original Suicide Squad film, you definitely loved the performance of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. That definitely was something that made us look forward and optimistic to seeing another Suicide Squad film. So I think a lot of them, and then the success of her own films. So I think that's something that people are looking forward to seeing on the big screen again. But again, this time we got Idris Elba in the film and a bunch of other people. So I think I'm a little excited for it. I'm a huge DC fan. Everything Batman I'm a fan of. So to see a lot of his villains in this film is kind of, interesting. So we're going to definitely see what that's hitting for. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to go to the movie theaters and see it, just because the month of July was very disappointing. I spent a lot of money, and I just was not happy with anything that I've seen for the most part in July. So I'm deciding. So it's coming out this Friday, August 6th. You have the option of watching it at home on HBO Max or going to the movie theaters and seeing it on the big screen. So that's that. So when I come back, now it's the following week. It's August 13th, the following Friday, and this is a very interesting weekend. One movie for a fact I will be seeing, and the other two movies, well, the second movie I'm going to talk about I'm actually going to see, because I'll get into that. And there's a third movie that, just because I don't have that much time over the weekend, I just probably won't be able to see it, and it's not available on any streaming platforms. So, first one, Free Guy, starring my guy Ryan Reynolds. Don't know really much about this. I just know Ryan Reynolds is playing a character, and he's a non-playable character in a video game. So usually, when you have a video game, you have your main characters, and then you have those characters that just walk around aimless. He's one of those aimless characters who's just in the background, serves no purpose. But he realizes he's a video game, and I guess that's when his world gets turned upside down. So y'all know I love Ryan Reynolds in general. He's just, everything he does is just comedy. He's definitely a great action star. I don't know how much action he'll be participating in this, but we'll see. It's rated PG-13, so it won't be on the Deadpool type of timing. But I still think it'll be all right. Ryan Reynolds, he gives me a lot of optimism with his films. So that's one of the films that will be dropping on Friday, August 13th. The next movie is Don't Breathe 2. I never saw the first film, so in the time from now till then, I will get caught up on the first film. But Don't Breathe 2, the previews and the trailers reel me in. And I was always interested in the first film. I just never got around to doing so and watching it. So I'm definitely going to make it a point to watch the film at some point, like I said, from now till then. So when I watch Don't Breathe 2, which I believe is a continuation, a direct continuation for the first film. So it'd be perfect for me to understand what's going on in the new film, the 2021 film. Now, the final film of the weekend that's dropping, which makes this very hard, I'm sure, on moviegoers, because, you know, it's just, you have so many options, so many things to see. But anywho, Respect. It's a biographical film about Aretha Franklin starring Jennifer Hudson. I do want to see it, but I'm also not pressed to see it. If y'all understand what I'm saying, like, I love me like a little biographical film, but you know, those films aren't fun really. It's cool for history. Like, if I want to know a little history lesson on a person, it's perfect. But that's also something I have to be in a mood for. So, yeah. But I think it is something that people should go out and see. Do your homework about Aretha Franklin if you aren't really familiar with who she is. Again, if it was a different weekend, I probably would see it. But it's only in theaters. Every movie I just mentioned is only in theaters. So you will not have the option to see it online. You will have to go to the movie theater. So because I'm going to have to spend money on 2 films, I don't really feel like spending the money on a third. So, yeah, I think RESPECT will get the back burner. Sorry, Aretha Franklin, Jennifer Hudson, but I'll check it out at some point. Or you guys could just let me know what's up. All right? So, we are at the end of the month. And this Friday, that's the last Friday of the month, is August 27th. And to close out the month, we have a spiritual sequel. Whatever that means, I'm not entirely sure, but this is what I've read online. This is what people are calling it. This movie is Candyman 2021. This is not the movie that came out back in the 1990s. This is Candyman, the modern day movie. Again, they keep calling it a spiritual sequel. I don't really know what that means. You're going to have to ask Jordan Peele that. Yeah, I don't really know. Again, it's starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen. You know, I got to make sure I get these names right. I'll be feeling bad when I violate people's names. But, again, this is a modern-day horror film. Movies don't scare me, so I'm into this. I'm going to check it out. And I'm definitely going to check it out because I wasn't interested when I was a kid. I wanted no parts of Candyman whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Just the he say, she say about this Candyman. I wanted no smoke. So I just was not interested in watching any of the films. So I did not. But I'm an adult now and movies don't really scare me too slick. Now, if you ask me if I'm going to go in the bathroom and say his name 5 times in the mirror, nah, I won't do that. But I will go see the film, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I can leave the film where it is and just move on. So, yeah, August 27th, Candyman, to close out the month. As far as honorable mentions are concerned, Reminisce is coming out, and that's a movie starring Hugh Jackman. It slightly piqued my interest, but not enough for me to work overtime for the month. This will be coming out the 3rd week of August. And again, it's starring Hugh Jackman. It looks like it's a post-apocalyptic world where whichever city Hugh Jackman is resided in, it's like below sea level. So that alone was interesting, but it wasn't interesting enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm doing overtime for the month of August. But you, of course, as always, you guys can hit me up and let me know how you guys feel about it. But that is the month of August. That is my time. Appreciate y'all sitting down and chopping it up with me, as always. So I will be getting these Star Views episodes out as soon as possible. Y'all know that. And look out for any trailer reactions I have for the month. I got y'all. Y'all know that. Star Jones, that's my time. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all be good. Y'all be good.